What errands brings you to Lionel? I am Agris Oaks, a knight of the Lion's Guard. My companions and I have journeyed from Moribund Monastery seeking sanctuary. By the grace of Saint Ajora, I beg you, lay open your gate. The graces of Saint Ajora are in the keeping of his eminence here. All who seek those graces are given like treatment. The gates of Lionel stand open to them. Raise the gate. Okay, pretty smooth sailing so far. I see, Lady Agrias. In such circumstances as these, I am fain to lend you whatever help I can. I shall dispatch a courier to Melonde at once. I, Confessor Marcel, will have this news from my own hand. We will expose Duke Larg's misdeeds and ensure that no harm befall you, Princess. Your Eminence, thank you, the High Confessor, will hear our plea. Fear not, dear lady. You are my care now. Princess Aurelia can scarce feel at ease while those tasked with her safety are vexed with such a worriment. You may enjoy the comforts of the castle, wanting though they are, while we await a reply from Melonde. Melonde? You are more gracious, Eminence. Thank you. So long as Saint Ajora is our guide, we have not to fear, child. As for you, my young machinist, I have given consideration to your troubles as well. I will send a hand-picked company of my finest men to Gog to put an end to his beer trading company. Or to this trading company. Thank you, Eminence. In addition upon this, I will hear the reason they choose to pursue you and your father. That is, I mean to say it's not... Come. Mayhaps this will give voice to your words. Swing. A crystal. You are familiar with the legend of the Zodiac Braves. In my youth, I often heard a fanciful tale of that name at Mass. Was this? Surely, Lady Agris, you do not aver the church would mislead its flock. No, of course not, Your Eminence. Long ago, before the mountains had ceased their wandering and struck their roots into the earth, the Lucavi held dominion over the world. 12 heroes there were who came forward to challenge these Lucavi. In a long and bitter struggle, they succeeded in driving Lucavi to the spirit world, and Ivalice again knew peace. The 12 each bore an Urusite crystal emblazoned with a house of the night sky, and so in time they became known as the Zodiac Braves. You know, Zodiac though just reminds me of, for some reason, what's that anime called? Zodiac Knights or something? I might be getting it wrong. I remember because there was an English, there was an English dub that played on TV, sometimes, just like, back in the day when there was like a bunch of English dubs, like 4Kids or whatever, they would like localize the anime, and they would change the opening song, and the opening song was, that song, and I ran so far away, that song. I don't know the name of that song actually. I think it also plays in GTA or whatever. People know that song from Grand Theft Auto. But I know it from the anime, for some reason. Or maybe not Zodiac Knights. Was it Zodiac Knights or like Pegasus Knights or something like that? It's like this like weird like anime where people like wore armor. I guess they summon armor and then they like fight, but like they don't like fight with swords. They fight like they punch each other really, and use spells. I guess or something like that. Anyway, despite wearing like full plate armor, I don't know. Whatever after, when Discord and Strife paid visit to the Halls of Men, they will return to save us once more. Okay, so that's the story, by the way. The Zodiac Braves, 12 heroes that, I guess, sealed like a great evil, I assume. You have clearly been the most apt pupil, Princess. Elder Simon himself instructed me at Orban, which reminds me of another thing he said. Saint Ajora walked with the 12, and together they saved Ivalice from ruin. We call the crystals of the 12 the Zodiac Stones. Ah yes, the Zodiac Stones. The stone you see before you now is a stone from that very legend. Choing. Very shiny. Out of sight. It exists. I do not think it possible. Or that it held a sacred power to keep the Lucavi at bay, eh? I confess I feel some power deep within, but my eyes see only a common crystal. Ustari, are you well? The color has left your face. You ever seen a stone like this one beneath Gog, have you not? machines, whose fires have long since guttered out, lie strewn in the tunnels beneath the city. But pass that stone near them and you can hear them stir. Then Beot seeks the Earthside, eh? I do not know what power these zodiac stones hold. I know only that Ludovic Bert hopes to find some way to harness his power and make a fearsome weapon. My father would not give them the stone, so they took him instead. What's your worries from your mind, my young machinist? Or machinist? The church will see this matter is dealt with. Our forces will strike and wrest the stone from their hands. Of course, Your Eminence. I will join the company that makes for Gog. Thank you, Ramza. Gog. Is it Gog or Gog? I'm not sure. We will never have succeeded in reaching His Eminence the Cardinal without you, Ramza. You have my thanks as well. I can only wish you well. Small aid, I know. I'm not gonna like cast buffs on you. You know, I have this like super buff that I can cast, but I'm not gonna cast it on you. I'm just gonna wish you well. Your words are all the aid I could ever ask. But a buff would be good too, but oh well. It only lasts a few turns anyway. And we have to like, you know, travel a long way in the first place, so I guess a buff wouldn't do much. Alright, so a little cutscene there, so no battles there, I guess. So I guess, yeah, the new nodes are not always battles. Just, most of them are, I guess. Anything in here? I imagine there might be something in here. There's gonna be like stuff you can buy. Alright, a lot of stuff here. Let me see here. Let me, save, for one. Gotta save. Make like 15 save files. You never know. And I have another chocobo, by the way, another one. You know, let's see. Check abilities. Chemist, learning more stuff. High ether. Do I know? Because elixirs and remedies are not going to be a thing to way later on. So I'm thinking of changing it pretty soon. Maybe not yet. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe she'll stay a chemist for just a little bit longer. As a thief, you can learn... I want to steal Helm, but... that won't be for a while. Or not a while, but actually pretty soon, but you know. Just like we're missing just a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright, you will learn some more monk abilities if possible. Nope, actually we learned nothing. You learned nothing, by the way, never mind. And Ransom needs a change. What does Ramza want to be? What does Ramza want to be, though? They learned the whip shield. I think I'll change Ramza. I don't know what to change Ramza to. This is the thing. I have an idea for my custom characters, but I don't know what Ramza would even be. So, maybe I'll consider it later. Maybe off screen, you know? I'll be like, because ideally I want him to be like a different class. You know? I want him to be like the same as everybody else. Oh, there's no stuff here though. Protect. There's golden armor. Actually, I didn't check the armors. Let's see. Golden armor. Oh, but nobody. Oh yeah, only Ramza wears armor. Actually, no one else wears like knight armor and stuff anymore. Actually, Core sword. Obviously, the monk wears nothing, just naked for the most part. What's rubber boots? Oh, negates lightning. Interesting. You know, that might be worth it. That might be powerful if we face obviously like mages or you know anyone that uses thunder, I guess. Usually boots are, I feel like, are just good. You know, I just wear boots the entire time. I can't really upgrade his stuff because there's no thing to upgrade. Okay, we're gonna buy some stuff actually. I'm gonna buy some rubber boots in case we need them. The protect ring. Immune to sleep and doom. Unless disable. Maybe. Some mage cloak. I'll buy one. Guess I need it. There's remedy. Remedy we can't use, but we'll buy a few just because. You know, just because. Buy one of these. We can buy ethers now, okay. I don't know if I can buy ethers before, but now I can use ethers, I might as well buy a few. Might need them in the future. All these. Buy some potions. Okay. I'm just preparing for the next fight, I guess. Anything new in the tavern, by the way? I think I need to go, like, back to the tavern where I... the errands, but anyway. Save here. Alright. So... we've made it to our destination. The princess is seemingly safe with the church. I don't know if we can trust churches, though. I don't know. I don't know if you can ever trust churches in these type of... yeah, I feel like in every... well, not every game, but in a lot of stories, churches don't ever seem trustworthy. But anyway. But for now, though, the idea is that we're to go to the city of Gaug, and we're gonna fight the trading company, the one that's been kidnapped Mustadio's dad, and also is trying to find the stones. Apparently, there's Zodiac stones. These plot devices, I assume. You collect them all, you can summon Shenron and wish for immortality, right? Or something like that. Anyway, let's see. There's Nina the monk, Arbeck the thief, Yo the chemist, and you know what? Might as well put the chocobo there. Why not? Actually, does the chocobo? I mean, I imagine chocobo has like you can heal, and use abilities. I don't know if with monsters you need to like equip them though. You need to equip abilities and learn abilities. I assume so. In which case, oops, because I didn't do that. Uh-oh. Are these ghosts? They're all like undead creatures. Not great. Just when I thought this fen could grow no fouler. Soft footing is scarce enough, and range robbers of that. Be careful. Defeat all enemies. Easier said than done. Because I have to kill them all. Make sure they don't revive. I forget how you do. How do you like make sure they stay dead? I don't remember. I gotta look it up later. But these undead enemies, they come back if you wait. Like, normally there's a undead counter, right? Or rather, like a counter where after 3 turns your character dies. But for undead, they just come back. I imagine. I don't know if it says that though. Your touch causes status effects. I assume these ghost guys come back though, which sucks. Anyway, Nina has 93 bravery, so I'm just gonna buff her one more time. Or like, well, a few more times really, but in this battle only one time because there's a limit to how much bravery buffing you can do, I guess. I mean, just wait here, I guess. Wait for them to come to us. Only thing we can do, really. This, Hardback is kind of useless. Thief is useless when fighting monsters, to be honest. Not great. I mean, I don't know that. I don't know that until I actually fight the battle. So, if I have to do this battle again, then probably... I would, instead... change a hardback into something else. Also, teleport. Ah. It's cheating. It's just teleport. Just do that. Good. You threw ectoplasm at my face. I remember. I don't know if it's in this game, some other game as well, but I got poison. Oh, it's because of the swamp? Is that what it is? Let me check the swamp, actually. Poisonous fen. It doesn't say that you get poison, but I assume you do get poison. You stand in the poison, just like swamps, swamps in Dark Souls. Anyway. We'll just wait, I guess. They die pretty easily, but obviously... Obviously they come back after 3 turns. How do you do it again? Like, do you raise them? Do you like do raise? This is 0. Yeah, it's not raise. It's probably something. It's like you kill them with magic, or like you cure them maybe? No, the cure doesn't kill them though. Or, well, cure does kill them, but it doesn't like kill them permanently. You probably have to use something like holy or something. Just heal. Estadio, you go over here. Agris is not with us anymore, which makes sense. He's in the castle with, obviously, Ovilia? Instead. I'm gonna double check. How many braveness? 98. Okay, so it wouldn't do anything. I mean, it gives a temporary buff, I guess. But instead, we'll give it to you. Give it bravery there. Everybody get some bravery. I know these guys, come back after 3 turns, though. Never had really much of a problem finding these skeletons before, but now, obviously, now that we fought them, fought them that one time where they do revive. Now I know. Now I know they do revive, so it sucks. The poison. I mean, I'm probably gonna have to stand a poison. What are you gonna do? Are you not stand a poison? This kinda sucks. Just hit him. Probably want to be on the right side, actually, yeah. Let all of them come to you. Where we can, like, actually do things, The Chocobo helps. Chocobo helps for, EO. Not potion. Well, I can use potion. Can I use potion on him? It does damage, yeah. You can't use potions. Use a cure. It doesn't kill, but why not? Okay, now that's smart. Smart AI, because I'm gonna kill the skeleton with the cure pretty soon. This might take a while, actually. I remember, God, these undead creatures. Like, too many of them, so... If nothing else, you gotta make sure you gotta kill the tentacle monster at least. At least that guy won't respawn. Otherwise, though, you gotta make sure everyone else is dead at the same time. Otherwise, it's just infinite skeletons reviving each other forever. It never ends. Okay, go over there. I mean, I'm still gonna use the power of cure on your face, though. Die. Lit. Let's go over here. Let's just lure them over here. Everyone just go over here. So that at least I'll get clustered, so we have a good chance to kill all of them, and also save the poison as well. That's the idea. Not Ren, I keep Ren. Ren. I'm trying to use the power of steel. Steel. Man, but I need that. I need that holy spell. Maybe I should change. Maybe I should change heal back into a white mage to get the holy spell. But by the time I get the holy spell, it might not be needed at that point. But who knows? Maybe we'll fight more undead later on. I'm not attacking. I want to attack. I just want to heal up a little bit. We're just gonna be in this corner. That's basically what we're gonna do. Is gonna be in this corner and kill them again and again until they all die at the same time. Then we win, I assume. Okay. That's fine. Get closer, ghosts. It's a good thing. That one ghost we killed in the beginning, though, is probably gonna revive eventually. Phew. Alright. Just wait. Not much we can do. I just want them to come to us, you know? You steal them yourself, actually. Why not? That's the plan, I guess. I don't know. This is gonna take. This might take. I remember like a similar battle. You know, like this, just taking so long. It took so long. I remember because I couldn't I didn't have the ability to prevent them from coming back to life every single time. And really sucked, actually. We're gonna wait. We're gonna be patient. Good for you, Mustadio. Good for you, Mustardio. Mustardio. I do like mustard. You know, actually, well, yeah, the only type of mustard, by the way, I've ever tasted is yellow mustard. I don't like it. You know, I prefer it over ketchup, actually. This is a random thought. Nothing much else to say, but in terms of condiments, by the way, I do like mustard. I like mustard and relish. I mean, obviously on like a hot dog or something, but just in general, I do like yellow mustard. People always say yellow mustard is bad. Well, I don't. Maybe not always, but people compare it to like honey mustard or like other types of mustard because that's all what people always mention. You know, when the mustard versus ketchup debate, people always mention, oh well, you know, mustard is better because there's different varieties. For example, honey mustard is way better than normal ketchup, whatever. I've only ever tasted yellow mustard. I don't know where you get like this fancy honey mustard. I mean, I guess you buy it, but you know, I've never really had it myself. In my experience. But I do prefer yellow mustard over ketchup. I don't know. My taste is just different as I grew. Because I liked ketchup when I was younger, you know, I was like a kid. I don't know why I'm going on this condiment. You know, I don't know why I'm going on this condiment tangent, but I did like ketchup when I was a kid, but nowadays it's just too you know, too sugary. It's just basically just sugar. That's the problem, isn't it? But that's why I don't really like ketchup. You know, it's just too sweet. I don't want like my food to be too sweet. It's supposed to be savory, you know? I'll punch this guy. I don't have to because he's gonna get murdered by a spell anyway, so I'm just gonna wait. I like mustard. I don't know. People, I don't know. Maybe I've heard wrong, but like mustard technically, I mean, it's from mustard seed, actual real mustard, not the condiment, but like I guess mustard by itself is actually pretty spicy, I guess, but yellow mustard is incredibly mild. There's like literally no spice at all. At least, you know, if it's like in a yellow bottle and you squeeze it, you know, that kind of mustard. Definitely probably is like spicier mustards out there. But like, I like it though. I have very low tolerance for spicy. I can't touch anything that's actually spicy at all. You know, anything that's even slightly spicy would burn my tongue. And then I die. My one weakness. Spicy food. Because the instant I touch anything spicy, my body just goes into sweats. You know, it's like I can't handle it at all. I'm gonna be honest. I don't get people who eat spicy foods. Like, not personally, I understand maybe why, but like it just causes me pain. So, me personally, I don't understand it on a biological level. You know, because it just causes me to sweat, and then my face goes flush. Just anything just slightly spicy. It's just not good for me anyway. But I like mustard because you know what mustard is? So mild that you can't even consider it spicy, and people say it's a bad thing, but actually it's a good thing for me because it's like the equivalent of something, you know, it's like the equivalent of somebody who actually likes spicy food, I imagine, that barely affects, you know, it barely affects you. That's what mustard is for me. It's so mild that for the average person, you're not gonna taste any kind of spiciness at all. But for me, it's perfect. You know, it's just the right amount, where it's not that spicy at all, obviously, because it's not. But it tastes good, you know? I don't know. I like mustard. I like yellow mustard over ketchup these days. Anyway. Mustadio, you hurt? Did you, put some mustard in your hot dogs? No, no worse for rare. This rain is getting my hot dog wet, though. We should probably get out of here, you know? Let's enjoy my mustard on my hot dog. The channel shore lies just beyond the fen. Gog is not far now. Alright. Time to get out of this rain to enjoy our hot dogs. Delicious. Delicious, like, weird, like, meat. You know, weird meat that's, like, produced and, Actually, I don't know what the method is for hot dogs, but you know, hot dogs are weird, actually, when you think about it, you know? They're, like, weird, like, pork? I don't know what you call it, but, like, pork stuff that they put inside, like, a container or skin, you know? I don't imagine it. I mean, I don't think hot dogs are naturally shaped. You know, I don't think meat in general are naturally shaped like hot dogs, right? Hot dogs are made from like, you know, like a factory or something. You know, they make it manually. All right, what do you call it? Artificially. Yeah, that's the word. That's the word I was looking for. Artificially made. So you stuff a bunch of meat inside like a skin thing, and then you know you eat it. That's how it works. I don't know. Hot dogs are weird, but delicious. I don't know. There's something called blood hot dogs as well. Like, what do you call it? Blood sausages or whatever? That just sounds like a scary name. You know, I've heard apparently that blood sausages are tasty, you know, apparently. And they're made from the blood of like an animal or whatever, like a pig or whatever. I don't know exactly how you do it. But, you know, and, you know, one, I guess, good thing about it is that you're not wasting the blood. Because normally otherwise you would just throw it away. At the same time, though, it just sounds scary. Like blood sausage, you know? It sounds like using human blood. Like, oh no, it's like a sausage of vampires. Anyway. Bale's curse are nowhere to be seen. There's no sign of a battle with Lionel's griffins. Something's amiss. I'm going to see what I can find out. We'll meet afterward. Where will I find you? The Gao Low Town is just down this road. Would not like to draw much attention there. Alright, watch yourself. Don't worry, I can take care of myself. Also, did I save? I was too busy talking about mustard. I forgot. I don't know if I remembered to save. Hopefully we don't get... Okay, good. All right, we don't get sucked into a battle right away. I will make sure I save it. I don't know. Did I save? I think I saved. Let me save again, you know, just to make sure. I'm a save-aholic. That's my title. That's my name. If I could change my username, it would be like a save-aholic or something. I don't know. I guess there's not much to do here, I guess. That's it? Maybe there's a cutscene if we try to leave. For now, though, let's see if there's anything to buy. Buy a pistol. That might be good. You know what? I'll buy... Well, I do have a pistol. I guess not equipped, though? Okay, he left the party, actually. Interesting. I guess he does give us the pistol at the end. And he leaves the party. Oh, bombs. Bombs? Bombs? Lamp oil? Rope? It's all yours, my friend. As long as you have enough... rupees. When thrown. I believe you only throw stuff if you have a ninja, right? Or something? Spoilers, by the way. I mean, it's a really old game, there's not really spoilers, but... You know. I'll buy, like... I don't know, in case I need to use them? I don't know if you need... Do you use ninja, or do you just... Or can any character use it? I'm not sure. I think you need a ninja to use it. Anyway. Remedies. Remedies can remove, you know, a lot of things. So they're like a cure-all for a lot of stats effects. I'll buy a whole bunch of those in the future when I'll use them. I don't know when, but eventually. Crossbows, pistols. I don't imagine I need another pistol. Unless I need to re-equip my Stadio with it? I don't think so. Let me buy some potions. Did I buy potions already? Did I use potions? I don't remember. I think I used some potions. Using more, buy even more high potions. I'm gonna need a lot of high potions in the future. Eventually, I mean, the battle's already kind of needing high potions already. Eventually, we're gonna need a lot. Errands here. Rumors. Ooh, there's more rumors. Okay, I didn't know this actually. There's more rumors? I didn't even know it. I thought it would be like every chapter you knew rumors, but actually there's more already. I already read this one. Larg Otana. Do you ever meet Larg and Otana? We know House Beoulve, I guess, are kind of working under Duke Larg, I assume. Have you met a Larg yet? Because I think that's why the brothers are like, you know, our brothers anyway are like acting this way. At least Dyson. I don't know about the other guy though. What was the other one? You know, the other one that's like Has shorter hair. I think. Well, I think he's a bad person too because he was the one that ordered Argav to shoot Teacher, right? So he's kind of an asshole too. So all of them are like kind of like both of them are kind of assholes. But I believe they're working on the Larg, unless maybe the other one's working with Galtana. I'm not sure, but anyway. It's kind of hard to keep in mind, because you don't actually see the characters as far as I remember. They were just referenced, at least so far. Maybe that changes later. But there's some rumors over here, some lore over here. So Princess is kidnapped. Princess of Ivalice has been kidnapped from Moribond Monastery. Witnesses claim the knights who are responsible bore the crest of the Black Lion, leading many to conclude that it was work of the Duke Galtana's Order of the Southern Sky. Okay, I feel like we don't get mentioned that a lot, but in the very beginning, they kind of said that. But I think it was like it was a trap actually. It wasn't actually Galtana as far as I know. I think, or maybe I don't know. Or maybe it was. Maybe got false information, but I think in the very beginning of the game, the prologue involving the princess's kidnapping, it was all a trap. It was all deception by Duke Larg. But it's funny that there's the Order of the Southern Sky. I guess there's the Northern Sky and the Southern Sky. They got yin yang. Anyway, but they're both not really yin yang though, because that implies one is good and one's evil. They're both. I imagine both are just politically motivated. No one's really the good guy. But the Duke, however, denies involvement in dispatching a search party in an effort to prove his innocence. Given the unrest in Zeltenia, it seems doubtful he will be able to surround many men for the effort. Okay, trying to keep up his appearances. Here's the legend, the Brave, by the way. Long ago, before the Ivalice was united as it is today, the land was divided to 7 kingdoms: Zeltania, Fovoham, Lionel, Limberry, Lucilia, Galleon, and Muland. Each kingdom clashed with the others in an endless effort to expand its own territory. The conflict continued for centuries. No brave and ambitious young king appeared in Muland. This king dreamt of uniting all Ivalice under his hand, but such feats are not with ease achieved. Turning to ancient tomes and dark magics found within, he summoned a demon from the netherworld to do his bidding. Once unleashed, the demon could not be controlled. It slew the king and set out to destroy the world of men. 12 brave warriors were gathered to slay the demon in the fall horrors that had it summoned. They soon defeated the horrors and banished the demon back to the netherworld. These 12 warriors each carried with them a crystal engraved with the sign of the Zodiac, and so became known as the Zodiac Braves. Amazing. Kind of like it's like kind of like a typical JRPG, game. I feel like maybe that's a reference to one of the earlier Final Fantasies, or at least just in general, like a JRPG plot. Obviously, that already happened in history. It's not what's happening in this game, though. Zodiac Stone. These crystals are said to date from the Age of Myth. Each bears the marks behind the Zodiac, leading them to be called the Zodiac Stones. They thought to harbor divine power which allowed the Zodiac Braves to perform astonishing miracles. The last appearance in historical records dates from the time of Saint Ajora. Since then, the Zodiac Stones have remained hidden from mortal sight. Okay, so these magic stones that came from this legend of the Zodiac Braves that seem powerful, and the Bear Trading Company wants them. That I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly still, but the Biart Trading Company, a successful trading company based in the metro city of Wargilis, has garnered the favor of the populace by donating generously to the bridge and road building projects, as well as to the local orphanages. Wow, how generous. But not all of the talks around this company is favorable. Many say this true source of the trading company's wealth is the most unsavory nature: opium smuggling, slave trading, even murder most foul. Sounds like the Yakuza, or like the Mafia, or any kind of like organized, criminal organization. That's what it sounds like. Anyway. So there you go. I guess there's some lore to understand what's going on, the context of the story. It is important because it gets a little complicated, it gets a little complicated to say the least. It already kind of is, because you gotta remember all these different names. Anyway. But there you go, let's see, well now what? I guess we're here. What do we do here? I don't know. Let's try to leave, I guess? Oh, obviously, when you try to leave, a battle occurs. Alright, here's a monk. He's a thief. Eo, and also... I don't know if it matters. I think the Black Chocobo has like a special passive, right? I think that's what it is. Like, it's like, it can fly and swim, yeah. Compared to the yellow one, normal one. It can only swim, yeah. Okay, so that's why the Black Chocobo's better. I remember there's a red one too. I don't know, is the red one better or worse? I think the red one's better, right? I don't know, anyway. Nice battle. Might as well have that Chocobo, because I don't have a 5th party member yet. Go get Low Town. How do you call it? Low Town? Low Town. As opposed to High Town? Where are you, Mustadio? You should have been here by now. Now it's raining, I don't have an umbrella. Could he been captured? A friend of Mustadio's, eh? Who's there? Uh-oh. Who's this guy? He has like a custom sprite. Bring him out! Oh, good going, idiot. You got captured. I'm sorry, Ramza. Have they hurt you? Not a step further. Prefer to keep a little distance if you don't mind. You must be Ludovic. Let Mustadio go now. I'm a reasonable man. I just want the Urusite. Once I have it, I'll lose him soon enough. So, where have you hidden it? Tell me. Is it up your butt? Because we're gonna search. Just like, you know, what do you call those people? The airport security, you know? Just gonna bend over and they're gonna check your butt. Is that how you want to play it? Maybe this will hasten your speech. You there. I'll do the other one. Here's another one. Father, what have they done to you? I'm fine, son. Don't tell him where it is. Show him inside. Well, feeling a bit more game now. There's a chimney just behind Ramza. You'll find it there. Bring that to us, would you? Small enough work to spare your friend's life. Right in this chimney. Let me just go over here. This must be it. Time to take it for myself and run away. Haha, no. Let them go. Give me the stone. No. Release them first. Toss me the stone, then they go free. Just do it. Just give me the stone. Thanks. Alright, now kill them all. The true Zodiac stone. At last. They should bring a smile to the Cardinal's face. You've been most helpful. Most helpful. Pity you'll outlive your usefulness. Kill them. They always do that. You know, villains always do that. You never trust them. The Cardinal was with him from the start. The Cardinal? Oh yeah, the guy. The guy that we left the princess with, as it turns out, is evil. Well, who would have thought? That everyone just betrays you. All the time, no matter what. Well, 2 summoners there, by the way. The thieves are not that scary, but... Oh, Mustadio doesn't have a gun, by the way. What are you doing, Go run away, Mustadio. Oh, whatever. Okay, he doesn't need to live, right? As far as I know. Ironically. He's sweating like, oh, I'm gonna kill him. I'm going to do it unless you don't give me the stone. And then he dies in battle, but it doesn't matter. If he dies in the cutscene, you know, that's permanent. If you die in a battle, whatever. Unless there's an objective where you need to actually save him, otherwise. It doesn't matter too much. So the thieves are not that scary. I mean, they can steal my stuff, which is not great, but otherwise, to win the actual battle, focus on these summoners. These big horn summoners. They always wear these horns, but I don't know why they wear the horns. I don't get it. Anyway, the archers might be scary too, but for the most part, I gotta kill the summoners. I have to wait for them to get closer though, so let's back up a bit. This might be a horrible idea, but who knows? Let's just back up a bit. Well, the thieves are right here. We'll focus on the left side, actually. Yeah, let's go on the left side. Get rid of the thieves. Even though they're not a priority, but really what I want is the summoners to get close. Once the summoners get close, then that's when I'll get them. That's when I'll get them. That's when I'll destroy them. If possible. You just jump on the Chocobo's head. Alright, the archer's gonna be, you know, not great, but because they have like high advantage. You can do a lot of damage. But Masali's dead though. Oh well. Again, as long as long as there's like a particular objective, we gotta save him. It's not super necessary. Okay, he's gonna use that. I believe, well, do summoners, they need to use MP, right? As long as they use it to, like, heal up, that's fine. Mugo Charm? Whatever, Mugo Charm sucks. But they have a lot of MP anyway. Okay, so they can do a lot. They can do a lot of MP. Or do a lot of magic anyway. Ow. Good thing I have a potion. Archers, yeah, Archers not too scary. It's the summoners I have to worry about. I don't know, I just distinctly remember it. I have to kill the summoners. I have to kill the summoners. And also, when I ever think of summoners, I always think of Final Fantasy X. And there's like a little scene. We get close to one of the characters in that game, I remember. There's that one line that always sticks out to me. An old lady goes, stay away from the summoner, or something like that. I can't remember what you said. We say, stay away from the summoner, or something like that. I don't think I'm getting the inflection correctly. Don't take my weapon, you asshole. don't take my weapon. So I'm just rushing the summoners, by the way. I'm just going as fast as I can to take care of that summoner. Stay away from the summoner. Stay away from the summoner. Stay away from the summoner, or something like that. I remember distinctly. We get close to what's her face? I don't remember her name anymore. Yuna, I think, was her name. Yeah. An NPC would just tell that to Tidus, and then he would need to like back off. That's what I remember whenever I think of the word summoner now. Anyway, I guess just Tailwind or something, Give Tailwind to Nina, so you can move as fast as you can to punch the summoners to death if possible. The one over there is defending himself, so it'll do less damage, so I'm not gonna bother him yet. I'll kill the other one first. Ow. Good thing I have Auto Potion, thanks! Thanks, Auto Potion, you're the best. So as long as the summoners are dead, then this should be easy peasy. The only thing that will be annoying is the thieves steal my weapons. They take my weapons or something too. They take my stuff. Ow, okay, you just hit me with your staff. Good. Good, that's... You know what? That's better than trying to use your summoning spells, at the very least. Punch. Aha, get punched in the face. We saw summoners on enemy side. All-powerful god of destruction, kill them or they kill you. But then summoners on my side. Please don't end the battle while we're still walking towards the enemy. Also, please don't hit me. Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess so. They're really, really squishy and slow when you're using summoners. I remember using a summoner actually. They're very powerful when they get there. They're like artillery, They can just blast an enemy to pieces. Otherwise, though, when you're using them, sometimes you just don't get the chance to do anything with them. You know what? Since I can like go all the way here, wee, kill them. And that's always the case in this game. Just in general, mages in this game is like when they use it against you, it's like very scary. I think you can make them pretty much what do you call it? You can pretty much make them useless though against you if you just lower your faith. Eventually maybe I'll do that with Nina, but I don't know if I'll make the entire party low faith, because I feel like that'll be cheesing the game too much. You can't cheese, there's a lot of cheesing you can do in this game, but if you lower your character's faith in this game anyway, a magic spell is rarely effective. Just make everyone atheists, and then you win the game, right? That's how it works. What? You miss? Ramza. How could you miss? How could you do it? How could you miss? Look, a guy right there. Just punch him in the back. Come on. Like that. There you go. What's up, Risa, by the way? But, we should be good. We killed the one summoner, we should be good. Oh, you can block it with your hands somehow. It's amazing. Should be good. Kill the summoner, we're good, alright. I mean, these missions so far are pretty easy. I was struggling so much in the first chapter, but I think that's the thing, everyone, because I kind of like, you know, I wanted to look for discussions online. You know, I like Googled it basically. It's like, why is the game so hard or whatever. And people do say like it's pretty hard in the beginning, but eventually it does get really easy because it's the biggest thing is abilities, right? The more abilities you get, the more you can actually do. That the easier the game gets. You know, once you get the monk class and like you actually have proper abilities and everything, then the game is not too hard. It might still be hard a little bit later on though. There might be some like tricky battles eventually, but for the most part, it's smooth sailing for now. I say that and I get killed. I don't know. And man, I still don't remember. I said before, like I don't know. I can't remember if did I beat this game. I don't remember. I played it, the original one, a long time ago. I can never for the life of me remember if I actually beat it. It's been so long. Aha, Gill Snapper. Does that do anything, by the way? Because Gill Snapper as an ability is like a reaction ability. You can put in your Thief, and basically every time you get hit, the damage also adds to your Gill counter, you know? But like, the enemy doesn't have, you know, money, or at least, you know, practically speaking anyway, they don't have money to keep track of. Only you, the player, have money. The AI doesn't need to spend money on anything, really. They don't have, like, a thing to spend on. And somehow they have that ability. I don't know. I guess maybe he's like, don't take my helmet. Okay, good. Maybe it's like, well, if you kill them, I guess. If you kill the actual enemy, they, you know, eventually they turn to crystal, as maybe you can take the ability for yourself or something. Maybe that's the logic there. That's the idea. Anyway. You have anything, man? You have a mage measure. Nothing special. I think the steel command is not that useful early game. I think eventually later on it's more useful. You can also do a thing where you could grind a whole bunch, I imagine. And then usually when you fight random battles, the enemies scale towards you, or well, always scale towards you. Not so much in the story, but if you level up too much, eventually your items don't really catch up. But what you can do is do random battles, and if you fight humans, you can take their weapons, you know, because if they scale towards you, they also scale better armor and weapons. So, you know, you can like cheese it a little bit by stealing weapons from them and then using it for your own characters. That's another way you can like kind of cheese the game. Again, a lot of ways you can cheese the game. A very cheesy game, you know? Risa, you never played the OG Tactics? You only played Advanced 1 and 2? Really? Yeah, I played, I never played the second one, but I played the GBA one. I never finished it though. I think, well, I think I already ranted about it, but like, you know, I said, I think in the beginning of the playthrough, I said something how like I basically didn't like the GBA version. I don't know, it's just too kiddie, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word, but it's too happy. That's not the right word either. I don't know what it is. It's less mature, I guess. Even though it's funny because I remember the cutscenes in this game, especially in the PSP version, it's also a little like, you know, cartoony and silly. But you know, I remember I didn't like the GBA version because, you know, even though I think it was the first one I played. Actually, I played the GBA version and then I went back because I never played the original one when it came out, obviously, because it's been so long. 1997 is like, I would be... Because 1997 is the original release on the PlayStation, I believe. I might be getting that wrong, but in 1997, I would probably... I would be a toddler, you know, at that time. So, I don't think I would be playing Final Fantasy Tactics when I was, like, a small child. It'd be impressive, though. Somehow, I understood the political intrigue and the tactical gameplay. When I like barely got potty trained, but I played it after, you know. I played it a while back, but after its release, I played the GBA version and then this version. And I remember, I don't know, I remember looking. Also, I hit myself. What? Oops. You know, all you thieves look the same to me, so that's why I thought Harbeck was the enemy. Oops, I didn't even do that. Oh well, you still get experience though. It's funny. That's a thing you can do as well. I mentioned you can throw rocks at each other and it's an infinite experience. Anyway. Oh, I didn't work, yeah. Oh, whatever. Finish him off. Finish off his thief off. But I played the GBA version for a bit, never finished it. But then I played the original one, and I found the original way more fun. You know, I think just in general, because at the time anyway, I found the plot way more interesting. So that's why I like it better. Even though there are definitely some systems in the GBA version that might be better, there's like more classes as well. I think more interesting classes, you know, and there's like a whole judge system. Might be hit or miss, but it's a little interesting, I guess. Adds like a twist to the gameplay. Like a judge system, you gotta follow like rules, I guess, and everything, and like there's like different races as well. So it's not just male and female. There's also like bunny people rather. There's bunny people, and there's like weird like anteater people or something. And I don't know what you call it, but like, you know, different types of races as well. So it makes it more interesting, different a variety. So the gameplay is good. It's just that I don't know. I just didn't like the plot. The plot was like, I don't know. You know how I don't like isekai, so like it's basically isekai. So that's why I didn't like it. Just isekai. It's just like literally you're like a kid. It's like get sucked into a magical world. It's Ivalice, by the way. There's even a plot about it. You know, one of the characters I remember, her name was Ritz. I remember clearly. She had pink hair and a big forehead, and she was like, you know, you the main character would be like, we should get back to the real world, Ritz. You know, everyone should go back to the real world. And she's like, nah, I like it here. I like being a swords woman and like thrusting people with my sword. It's great. And it's like, I don't know, I don't like those stories. I can't really, like I mentioned it many times already. Like I'm not entirely sure why I don't like isekai, but like maybe it's like it's overdone, or it's like I don't know what it is exactly, but it just rubs me off the wrong way. Because I don't know, maybe because I already watched the original isekai. The original isekai, by the way, is Digimon, you know? Digital monsters. Digimon, digital monsters. The story of the GBA version is kind of lackluster, yeah. That's what I felt like, you know? It was just, I don't know, I felt like PG-13, you know? It was hard, though. The game was kind of hard. It's not only that, like, not only was the story was kind of not pulling me in, it was also the game was actually pretty hard. I remember one of the first bosses you fight was like a weird crystal thing, you know? I had a really hard time with that. That probably contributed to me, like, not really wanting to play the game anymore. I don't know. I probably won't go back because even though I like the gameplay, it's just, I don't know. The story needs to be good. You know, it's a must for me. I'm definitely like, because people play I feel like people play video games for different reasons. For me, if the game has a story, but it's like something I'm not really into, it's like, that's like a big minus for me. Like the gameplay needs to be like congruent with the story, you know? Otherwise, I don't know, I just don't like it as much. That's just me, I guess. I'm a weirdo. And you know what? I mean, like minor spoilers, by the way, for the actual GBA version, because I did look it up. I did look up the end of the story because, you know, whatever. I'm never gonna play the game anyway, so I looked up the end of the story, and I don't know the details, but basically people say, oh, you know, it does get kind of dark. Is the idea when you think about it? There's this theory when the main character what he's trying to do is like turn the world back into normal, but that's not what everyone wants to do. So in a way, it's a little bit dark in the sense that, you know, even though, because what you're trying to do is like, as a main character anyway, because you got sucked into this new fantasy world in the GBA version. It's super weird, but you know, it has no relation to this game, really. It's just a name that's similar. But two others of your friends also like get sucked in, like Ritz and some other dude. I can't remember his name actually, but you know. The idea is like he's in a wheelchair, I think, or something. So when he gets isekai, you know, into this new world, he actually is living a great life. You know, he's like a prince or something. It's like he's living a really good life, but then you're trying to destroy that and then turn everything back to normal, back to his reality, and that's not so great, right? But I don't know. That's like a plot line. That's like a theory, really. It's not even like addressed too much in the actual story, I think. But it's kind of like, oh, it's a little dark, but only you think about it that way. You know, it's like, Other than that, though, for the most part, in the GBA version, it's kind of like mostly just meh. You know, it's like it's just like you know, don't worry about it. You know, there's not really much at stake. I feel like, you know, it's like whatever. We're in a fantasy world now. Let's do quests. Let's go on an adventure, everybody. You know, it felt like a little, I guess generic is the word, right? So it's just, it's so clear that it's a video game, if that makes sense. It's like you literally, like the game makes it so clear that it's just a video game. Don't worry about it. You know, there's no real risk at anything. Anyway, so we killed everyone. My father. I hope we're in time. I know he got pushed in those curtains. I don't know what they're doing to his dad in there. They're having, you know, just having a tea party. Don't worry about it. Sitting down, having a nice chat. Eating some cookies. Crumpets or whatever. What's a crumpet, actually? I always heard what tea and crumpets. I don't know what crumpets are. I assume it's some kind of biscuit. Anyway. Are you alright? My wounds will heal, but the Ursite, they have it. Ludovic will use it to wake the machines beneath the city. In time, he may even learn to harness the sacred power of the stone itself. I never thought the man we turned to, or help would turn on us. There's naught we could do to foresee such treachery. There's a lot of betrayal in this game, as it turns out. Are you sure? What do you mean? Aha! Chwing! Very shiny. I thought something of a sort might happen, so I took the precaution of readying a false stone. And that's the one I gave Ludovic. The same, but now they probably realize. They see the looks on their faces. And Princess Ophelia and Lady Agris are in danger. Danger? How? The Cardinal was working with Ludovic to get the stone. His gambit failed, but he may try to ransom the Princess and Lady Agris for it now instead. That's ridiculous. You only make an enemy of the crown. Why do you think he wants the Ursite in the first place? The people tire of war. They tire of these endless struggles for power. They are afraid, and they seek salvation. The Cardinal means to use the legend of Zodiac Braves and bring it to them. Only once he's gathered the stones, he'll summon the Zodiac Braves and use their power to rule. Just so, we cannot give the stone to the Cardinal. And we must rescue the Princess and Lady Agrias. And we will, but the roads leading to Lionel Castle will surely be blockaded. We'll never be able to approach them from the fore. We go by ship to take them unawares. Alright, we're gonna go on a ship instead. How are we gonna get a ship? I don't know. Here's Mostadio, by the way. Kotowaru. No, okay. I'm not gonna allow him. I'm not gonna use him necessarily, but I guess he'll be at the party. I mean, I think he's also useful for like a side quest. Or, well, not useful, but actually necessary for a side quest. In the future. So I guess you get him first, by the way. But, you know, throughout the game, you do get special characters. When you go through the story, you know, characters joining and everything. But he was not the one I'm thinking of, actually. I was thinking of like a different character eventually we're gonna get. So I'm not gonna use him, but I am gonna use like, a different character later. You know, this is kind of awkward because I kind of want to go off screen. Like later on, I'm gonna off screen because before I'm probably gonna. It's probably gonna be a gap, you know, and be honest, because it's the end of the stream and everything. Most likely, I'm not gonna do like another mission. But I kind of wanted to go off screen and grind a little bit more, like get different job points and change classes and all that. I can't do that now because I'm landlocked. It's like I can't leave. I have to like go to the next mission. There's no choice. Huh. Oh, whatever. I'll just save for next time. I guess I just won't grind. Next time I just won't grind, unfortunately. Before the next time I play this game. I'll just save it here, and there you go. So that's the plan. As it turns out, we've been betrayed again, and so the Cardinal is a bad guy, and now we have to go there to save the princess. She keeps getting kidnapped, every time, always on. And that's what princes are there for, I guess. Always get kidnapped forever. Anyway, that's the next plan of action.